Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Pete. You're watching Pete J. Cooper, the model builder, and we're going on with the Star Trek build. I've got number 17 here, just finished number 16, and I've done a little bit of a preparation, as you can see on this camera right here. These are the parts from the previous stages, and I've prepared the windows already, like you can see on that one and that one. And 63, the one we're starting with. And then we've got some lights to put in. We've got a great big the intersection between the two nacelles connecting to the main saucer. So thank you very much for joining me again, and have a look at my channel. My channel, Pete J. Cooper, the model builder, and you see quite a lot of builds there, and I enjoy these so much. I actually buy a little bit too much, but enjoy it, have a look at it, and we'll see how we get on. I'm going to show you the magazine, and we're going to start the build after that. Magazine number 17, as you can see right there. Stages 63, 64, 65, and 66. Well, you see this we've done. We're just putting these in step A, we're just putting those poles in. This I've already made, so this is a very quick one, stage 1. This I've already made, so stage 64 is a quick one as well. That I've already made, so the only thing we're doing here is putting those lights in and then putting them on that panel. Then putting the two panels together again. If we remember, we had to loosen the reflective panel that on the behind to put in together neatly. So then we're going to check whether or not that light works, and then we're going to go to the fitting the nacelle brackets panels. That I've already done, and then that's that for this stage and this build. Let me just close the window. So this can be a really quick build, but we're going to find out. We're only on 2 minutes and 30 seconds at the moment. No, just kidding. Okay. Let me just show you. Stage number 63 is putting those two in, or should I say, no, those two in with two BM screws. There is a keyhole pattern there. Make sure you get that together. It's not. I put it on its side and screwed it in, and make sure that the keyhole pattern is locked in place at the right position, and then that's no problem at all. So that is in neatly. Then the next part that we did was we put the windows in again, like I said last time. Put them in with the short side down and then push them down. Now, as you can see, we've got an R on this bracket here with the escape pods, then an RB on the triple windows, like so, with a AM screws all fixed, and an RA on the top one. And this is all we need to do. And I put that phaser array there, and that little part is not going to be shown because it's going to be interconnected with the panel underneath. So that's stage 63 done. We're going to put it aside and we go to 64. So 64 is this very long, I don't know, it's a very light material. It's not, it feels like it's aluminium. We've got these two little brackets to put in. That's all we do, and I think these brackets go on that side here, right there and there. I think they're not even they're pushed in. They're pushing, yeah, they are. That's how they get in. Make sure that the rounded side is pointing to the bracket itself and the flat side is on top, and that's in pretty darn neatly. So 64 is done. I told you it was going to be quick. And we're putting that panel from 65 together. These are the parts that we have. So I put that window in, and we only have one screw in there. That's the only one. And now we're gonna get those lights and the saucer section out. Hope you can see it properly from the top camera. And I don't know by heart. We're working on this side. So we've got these two lights. So I'm holding it like that. That's one in. That's the upper of the two. The green light is going underneath and into this area here. And they're here, and the red one is going to stay as it is right there. Then the second one, and we're going to pull them loose as well. So this is how I'm holding it. It's in there, and the second one, we're putting both under these here. But as you know, with these, you're always looking to see whether or not that is in the proper position. That side is in. Now we're pushing it. Yeah, that's good. And we're putting those two in now, and they are the BPs. Let's see, I think it goes in here somewhere like that. Yeah, that's good. That looks really nice. And then we pull them back. No panels snipping in anywhere. Let's see if we can put that one in. Yeah. That is going to work. Yes, that's it. Wow. You saw that go in pretty good. And we're going to put 3 FMs in there. As you see, there are 2 pins that went supposed to go in there, and they're in pretty darn nice. So I'm really happy with it. Let me turn that on for you so you can see that it's working. These lights are on. Everything is working neatly. Wowzers, guys. I'm happy with this. And I hope you are enjoying this. And we're done with the saucer for this pack, so I'm going to put it aside. So we put that black panel in. Then we put the spring in on one side, and we take the other one out. And we put that on the other side. And I'm pushing it onto that. There we go. That's okay. So we are putting what in? BPs and BPs. BP in this side as well. And then we're going to go to the other side and put BPs in that as well. And this will be connected, put together when we connect that part there. And then that is that for this build as well. This is a pretty darn quick one. So that's that stage done as well. We put those in, we put this together, we put some stuff in there. We put those two on, we put that with the springs on a little bit, screws in that side and in that side. This side we closed up with those little panels. We made that panel, closed it up and put the phaser array on it as well. And then we put those two panels in. And that's that for this stage. Well, guys, this is this was a really quick one, but it's also due to the fact that I prepared these panels like these. But you know, I don't want to show you me putting in those windows in there. It's the only thing I can say when you put those windows in. There's an easier way to put them in, is to push them in like so, and then the long side is on there are two sides of it. There's a short side sticking out on this side and a longer one on this side. And if you put it from the short side in, move it in and then push it in, works perfect. Anything tips? As I said, with this panel this time, it went pretty darn good. You need to push them underneath each other just a little bit, but this one went fine. The previous one I had to loosen up the reflector panel underneath, but this one just went fine. Just have a good look at where the wires go, and if they are not snipped in some way or they're not caught in a screw or whatever, just be very careful with that. Let me just turn it on if I can find the switch. Then you see. So I caught up with the Enterprise builds, and I'm happy with it because I'm going on. Unlike Wayne, he's not going on, or he's going his own way, and he's entitled to because he paid for it. So he can do whatever he wants. If he wants to make it and then shove it out the window from 20 feet high, his prerogative. But I'm not doing that. I'm going on with the standard build and see what I can do, and maybe I can help you with some good tips to how you do that, which I did with this build as well. There's not a lot of very hard things to do in this one, but we'll find out how it goes further on, and hope to see you next time in this build or any of my other builds. Please check out my channel, like, subscribe, and pass it on. And as I said, thank you very much for joining me, and I hope you join me next time. See you next time. Bye-bye.